I need to go get a, I don't know why I keep this damn patch down. I wonder if I can get a crafting station in this place.
Hey, I hope you're... Oh, what am I doing? I'm Jeannie Mae. I take care of folks here at the motel, long as they aren't troublemakers. We're in a little desert oasis, name of Novac. This is the Dino Delight Motel, and it's mine. Go see Cliff Briscoe at the Dino Bite gift shop, and tell him I sent you. I think he gets lonely standing around in that dino belly all day. He'll be glad for the company. Well, there's Dinky, the town mascot. He's a sight. You probably already saw him when you came in, but you can go up inside, too. Up the road a ways to the west, there's Repcon. That's the old rocket factory. There's been some sinister characters out there lately, so you may want to stay clear. Other than that, well, up north a ways, you'll see a big tower. That's Helios 1. Used to be a power plant in its day. And there's a town just east of here called Nelson. Used to be such a quaint little place until those slavers took it over. But we got our wonderful snipers keeping an eye in that direction, and so far, the slavers have left us alone. Well, let's see. Dusty McBride's been losing some Brahmin, but that's probably the heat more than anything. Honestly, it's been real quiet. Ranger Andy's still hurt, but we got these two gentlemen snipers watching the road day and night, keeping the trash out of Novac. They've been a blessing. Watch out for strangers.
These fucking dinosaurs, dude. Alright. Let's get out of here. Alright, where's my marker? Over there by the radar dish. I'm gonna go up and check that out. If I can. I want to check it out. I would like to check it out. Parkour! This is gonna work right. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get up there. I don't know why I want to go up there, but hey. You telling me I can't walk up this little... Whatever. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, here's the damn fuel. Or igniter, rather.
Hey, have you found the components we discussed? Yes, that's isotope 239, all right. And there's enough here to launch the rockets. Now all I need is the thrust control modules. Repcon has been ransacked so many times by scavengers, it's hard to know where the components might turn up. If they turn up. Jason has mentioned some industrial ruins to the east that are supposed to be highly radioactive. But...
Fucker. Hello?
Hey there, need anything? Sure.
Got some water, stim packs. Tiny tots. Yeah, I could go for some tater tots, I'll tell you that. Boy, I look dumb as hell. I just need to go over to Helios. No bark. You know what I'm talking about. Doggos? Hold up. Hello, doggos. What are you doing with that barrel, doggo? Hello. Doggos. Oh, another one.
Hi there. I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing things, too. You might have noticed the very large building just north of here. That's Helios 1. The NCR runs the place, so it's off limits to prospectors. As it so happens, I do have some thrust modules, but they're expensive. 500 caps worth of expensive.
Yeah, fuck it.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Subject E, diagnosis complete. Begin recording. My name is Whitley. I'm a researcher at Adams Air Force Base. Until recently, I was in charge of the Duraframe reinforcement project for the combat model iBots. I bought Duraframe Subject E as both the prototype and the last functional model in this test group. I was prepared to make several significant upgrades to the machines. However, as the project was canceled and all Duraframe assets are being diverted to Hellfire armor, I am sending this model to the Navarro outpost. If you're listening to this log from one of our Enclave outposts in Chicago, give this unit whatever repairs it needs so it can continue to Navarro.
Okay. What is that quest though? Okay. I love the fact that she has so many doggos. That's nice. Love me some good doggos. They're animals, man. How do they know to take cover? I look like I'm part of a barbershop quartet or some shit. Let's get out of here. I'll probably still explore those ruins at some point, but oh no. I need to eat too. Oh my god. A lot of water. Okay, hold up. That's good enough for now. I don't like you keep pulling the gun out. Just a big old dummy sometimes. Whenever I leave here, I'm gonna go get some of the ammo that was up in that little shack.
Have you found the components we discussed? Indeed you did. And they seem to be in excellent condition. Yes, I'll tell Jason that the great journey can begin. We have everything we need to launch the rockets, Jason. The great journey can begin.
Gather all. May the Creator guide my words and help me speak true. The Almighty Creator has seen fit to answer our prayers. The time has come for us to board the rockets and begin the great journey. Though it may seem that all humans despise us, the Creator has seen fit to instruct us differently. The journey ahead would have been impossible if not for the intercession of two human friends, one new, the other a long, abiding companion. To our new friend, we say thanks, and promise never to forget how we cleared from our path the demons who sought to stay our journey. But to Chris, we owe more than thanks. Chris, you have made this great journey a reality. From this moment forward, you will be remembered as the saint of the great journey. We shall never forget you. I ask that you forgive us, Chris, and give us your blessing, and we bestow ours upon you. Seekers, board the rockets. Take your seats. The great journey awaits. To the promised land we go. To the far beyond.
Hello.
Hello.
Evening. Hello.
Hey.
Did you hear him? My God, you were right all along. I'm no ghoul. They were just using me. And dying would be worse than this? Used up and thrown away like garbage? Oh, so I've redeemed the human race, is that it? What a crock. The human race can't stand me. So, you want me to accompany you on your adventures across the wasteland, is that it? Life among humans again? That's what you're suggesting? I guess it's the only chance I've got. Maybe it'll be different this time. I was never a saint before. I can't believe I'm agreeing to this, but I'll give it a try. You go launch the rockets. I'm on my way to Novac.
Yeah, like, motherfucker, I don't want your Mean Gene Okerlund looking ass following me around the wasteland. That's the last thing I need. I guess I'll just follow the marker. Hey, this makes me wonder, like, could I not just take the ladder? Did that not work? They're gonna make me come all the way up here. I guess the observation station is in the building. Alright, let's do it. Well, that's nice. Is it really stealing? If they're all... whatever they may be. Yeah, I'm gonna say it doesn't count as stealing if they're all on their rockets. We got a lot of these workbenches, but nothing that I fucking need. He's not here anymore. He can sleep in his bed. Okay, cool. What about his stuff? Can I take that? Nope.
Because it's still technically his. Well, take stuff, that's not very nice. You're always karma for that.
Let me get the hell out of here. Let me find that I was hoping they'd have like a armory room or some shit. What is that, there you go. I think I could fast forward from there. Yes. Nice. Think. No. I just need a damn. Oh, I forgot. You don't need a crafting station for weapon rounds. Durr. Nice. Oh, I forgot to go get the ammo. I can go grab it more. There's some people.
Gathering junk's not the most exciting work, but it's a living.
Forgot what I needed to do for Manny. Go mess with the cons for some reason, I think. Yeah.
You have any luck with the ghouls?
Oh yeah.
Really? Unbelievable, man. I knew that wasn't gonna be easy. But I had a good feeling about you. You look like you've been through a lot. Okay, I'll tell you everything I know, like I promised. The guy you're looking for, Benny, he was traveling with some members from my old gang. They were going to Boulder City. No clue. I know Benny hadn't paid up yet. Maybe that was where they were supposed to get square. It's straight up Route 93 from here. Just keep following the road north. Hope that helps. I owed you.
Alright, let me wait here until... Until Boone shows up, I guess. Probably gonna dehydrate the shell myself doing this. Dirty water, save your life. should put us in a decent spot. Okay, now where the fuck is Boom?
No offense, but I need to... Yeah.
You're late.
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like... Yeah, I guess maybe I am. But not like you. Huh. Maybe it should have been you I was expecting all along. Why are you here? I think you better leave. Wait. You just got into town. Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet. I need someone I can trust. You're a stranger. That's a start.
Is that how that works?
I said it was a start. This town, nobody looks me straight in the eye anymore. I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to try. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come and what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who. My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her. Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal so I know you're standing with him. And I'll take care of the rest. I need to do this myself. Good. I'll make it worth your while.
That chrome dome.
And one more thing. We shouldn't speak again. Not until it's over. No one in town knows that I know what happened to my wife. Best they never know. Or the Legion will be after me next. I know, all right. That's all you need to know. Yeah.
Don't listen to a word Novac says. I don't think he ever sleeps. So it's no wonder he spouts nothing but nonsense.
Service here is shite. One second. Okay, sorry about that.
Hey there. I hope you're fine. How should I put it? I guess you could say she was kinda like a cactus flower. Real pretty to look at, but there was just no getting close to her. She never did take to living here. She liked the big lights and fast living of New Vegas. I got the feeling she was trying to get Boone to leave with her, but I guess she got tired of waiting. Nothing that wouldn't be wrong with any man who loses a wife, I suppose. Poor dear. I know he thinks she was kidnapped, but I'm not so sure she didn't just run off on her own. You could tell she was thinking about it ever since they arrived. Watch out for strangers.
Just some random mercenary. Okay. You're walking in place, lady.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
It should.
Any word on Station Charlie?
I like his armor.
Carla was a knockout. Whenever Boone walked around with her, he always had this funny grin on his face like he couldn't believe his luck. I know we couldn't. That wasn't the only reason she stuck out, though. That girl never minced words. If she'd had better food or hospitality, she'd let you hear it. Trouble was, she usually had. I don't think she meant it. She really was a sweet girl. I think she just wanted to remind herself that there's still nicer places in this world than Novac. Who could blame her for that? Had his wife taken. I don't think he'll ever be the same as he was. Damn shame. I told the rangers up at the station to keep an eye out, but there's just too much ground out there for them to cover. Look out for yourself.
So I haven't learned anything useful yet. Alright. Oh my god, Cliff. Bruh. This man just lives a very sad dinosaur-filled existence. I don't really care. I'm taking your shit. You don't need it. Guess I'll go ask.
What's going on, man? Believe me, when I heard the news, my first thought was, I owe somebody big. I figured Boone would come around after a while. But he hasn't. I'm starting to think that if he doesn't find her, things will never go back to the way they were. Man, everybody. That girl didn't have one friend in this whole town. She didn't want any. She wanted to sit in her room all day and make herself miserable, and she went out of her way to be rude. She upset a lot of people. You wouldn't have liked her either. Yeah, see ya.
I bet it was this motherfucker, Cliff Briscoe.
Welcome. Come on in. Welcome back. Can I get you anything? Can't say we spoke much. Boone did most of the buying for him. She was in the store once, but she didn't stay long. Had a look on her face like she'd smelled something sour. But far as I can remember, the gift shop smelled fine. Well, fine as it always does. Bless her. Seems like every traveler I get in here tells me the same thing. They see the sign and think, gift shop? That's just too good to be true. But Jeannie May always points them back in my direction. Well, a friend of Jeannie's is a friend of mine, and my friends get a discount at my store.
Alright.
Sure thing. Have a look.
What are we talking about here? It's actually a pretty good discount. Oh wow, okay. You're still broke as shit though, dude. That's just blasphemy. I can't. Oh. They ask some more people. But who to ask? You look like a character.
Fine weather for flying. It's times like these that make me miss it all. Vertibird pilot. 71 missions and only lost one chopper. Rotor malfunction over Klamath. Hard landing, but I walked away. I help folks strip down the more complicated bits of salvage they bring in. Engines mostly. The bits and pieces we take out are usually worth more than the whole thing put together. 4? No, not exactly. It was a long time ago. Things are a lot different these days, and those days are way behind me. Your travel's been... Watch your 6 out there.
Yeah, ask around about the stuff, but don't ask her, I guess. Eating, please.
Hey there. Welcome to Novac. It's not very exciting here, but the people are friendly enough. My engineering skills have been coming in handy too. I've got plenty to do. Thanks for telling me about this place.
What are you doing in Manny's room, my guy?
Welcome to Novac.
I need to get some attachments for this hunting rifle. Scope and maybe some, something to increase the damage if that's even possible. What is that? I didn't notice that before. Duct tape, pilot light, scrap electronics. I've got all the stuff here to make that, so maybe at some point I'll come back and make that gas bomb, because I want to see how it works.
What can I do for you? Yeah, and I need sterile.
How the fuck do you not have a doctor's bag?
Pleasure doing business with you. Are you sure?
She got a lot of fucking attitude for a doctor. Where's what's his fuck's house with the shotgun set up to blast you when you walk in?
That should be in a lot worse shape.
Hey, when night falls, I'm gonna pop that stealth boy on and go steal some items. Man does not even exist. Maybe I can ask her. Because no one's told me shit yet. At least anything useful. What did you tell me about his wife? Oh, well, she was a lady. So many doggos. It's a different doggo. Oh, blessed life to have so many doggos. She not in here? Oh, she sits out front. Gotcha.
So, you're back. Now, where did we leave off? Happy to do it. The way I heard it, the Brotherhood of Steel ran the place before the NCR took it away from them. I'm not sure who started shooting first. But when it was over, the Brotherhood, with all their fancy armor and weapons, was on the run. Nobody's heard from them since. Well, I'll give you a hint. They used to just call me Gibson. I hope you can figure out the rest. I don't mind, to be honest. Living long is a real accomplishment these days. Remains to be seen if I end up dying peaceful in my bed. Take care now.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? They were packed in there so damn tight. Okay. Wish I could run. I guess I should have put a quest, like, made this my active quest in the first place. 'Cause it looks like it's marking out somebody on the map right now. Like that, whoever is right there. Is it this person? Yeah, it is.
Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum. We'll just see about that. You come any closer and I'm liable to stick you with my sticking knife. Old stick is feeling mighty ornery this day. You sure now? It's kind of hard to hear you. Okay, just speak up a little. But not so much that they hear you. They got people everywhere, always listening. 'Cause they know I ain't just barking here. What I say has got bite, 'cause it's the truth. Them quack doctors can say what they want about all the rad scorpion stings that done pierced my skull, and I know what I seen. Seen it all. Seen shadowy folk come to his room and leave again in the middle of the night. Thought one might have gone in the lobby, too, for a spell. Could be that person went in to get something. Or used the John, maybe. Mighty interesting either way, you asked me. I thought it was cannibals, come to eat us all for sure. So I kept out of sight. But now I know better. More rat men come up from the underneath to steal young women with promises of riches and fancy mud mansions with all the latest designer appliances. They covered our lady folks' long hair for wigs, it said, being either bald or balding themselves.
What the fuck?
There's been things of a disturbing nature going on at the McBride Corral. Seems every night one of their herd meets a most unnatural death. And always there's holes all over the body. Work of the chupacabra, the livestock vampire, says Novac. But they don't pay no mind. Too many holes, they say, and there's bullets in them. Well, says Novac, we got a chupacabra with an automatic weapon. And that's when they get real quiet, because now they see the predicament we're in. I come face to face with the chupacabra himself one night, whilst I was investigating whether this gecko was hiding his treasure from me. He was the meanest, ugliest chupacabra you could imagine. Had 2 heads and fangs down to the ground. Best I could tell anyways, since when he come up to me, he was invisible. Had himself a blunderbuss, what would rotate and shoot bullets real fast out of a backpack. Never seen nothing like it. Walked right past me having an argument with somebody. But I only saw one chupacabra, so I guess the other fella had to be invisible too. Only more invisible than the other one. Folks will tell you that they seen ghouls up near the rocket factory. Sensationalist hooey, cooked up by superstitious yokels, seeing phantoms of their own imagining. Ghosts. Commie ghosts who don't know they're dead. Hoping to steal our rockets so they can fly up and paint the moon pink and draw a Lenin face on it. I seen one of them disappear and reappear before my very eyes. Although, being a scientist, I have to admit I might have just blinked for longer than usual, what with the shock of seeing a commie ghost and so forth. If anyone asks, we never spoke.
What a guy. What a fella. That's my kind of NPC right there. Bruh.
Hey there. I hope you're finding... How should I put it?
Alright, looking for Evidence. First of all, ditch that. Second of all, where's that? Scribonius. What a fucking bitch.
Hey there. I hope you're finding...
I wonder why I can't tell her to.
I hope you're finding every... I just know what I've heard. Ever so often there'll be a commotion. What? I hope you're finding... You can jump out the window for all I care, mister. You got no right to come in here. We do the best we can. But still, there's always some of you... Well, it is. Not everybody appreciates it like they oughta.
Howdy, partner.
You can't see me. I am completely invisible. Need more explosive skill. Oh no.
Careful. You've seen them too, have...
Welcome back.
What's going on, man? Man?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I gotta do it at night. Dude.
Welcome back. Come.
Okay, let's go fucking wax this bitch. She fucking deserves it.
I hope you're fine.
Come on, lady. I guess she's not following me, she's just going of her own volition. Damn! She got smoked. Bad pardon.
Hey there, friend!
Spaceballs. I haven't seen that movie in a long ass time, dude. I think it's supposed to be on, I don't remember the name of the channel. But, it's supposed to be on there Monday, I think.
That's it then. How did you know? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It'd be like them to keep paperwork. Here. This is all I can give. I think our dealings are done here. I don't know. I won't be staying, I know that. Don't see much point in anything right now, except hunting legionaries. Maybe I'll wander. Like you. You don't want to do that. Yeah. Working on your own, you're a lot less effective. I've been there and paid for it. But this isn't gonna end well. Fine. Let's get out of here.
Cool. Explosives.
Up my gun skill.
Fine by me.
He's got his rifle. Let's get out of here. Squad up.